The Honey Island swamp monster is one of Louisiana's most infamous cryptids, a creature said to inhabit the dense, murky wilderness of the Honey Island swamp. Often described as a massive, bipedal, ape-like being, the swamp monster has captured the imagination of locals and cryptid enthusiasts alike. For decades, its sightings and alleged evidence have been woven into the folklore of the region, adding to the mystique of Louisiana's wild bayous. The setting: Honey Island Swamp. Honey Island Swamp, located in the southeastern corner of Louisiana near the Pearl River, is a 70,000-acre expanse of marshland and hardwood forest. This remote, untamed wilderness is home to alligators, wild boars, snakes, and a diverse array of bird species. Its labyrinth of waterways, moss-draped cypress trees, and impenetrable undergrowth create the perfect environment for legends to thrive. The swamp is steeped in mystery and superstition, with stories of ghost lights, cursed treasure, and voodoo rituals adding to its eerie reputation. Against this backdrop, the legend of the Honey Island swamp monster was born. Origins of the legend. The first widely publicized accounts of the Honey Island swamp monster came in the early 1960s. Local hunters, fishermen, and residents began reporting sightings of a strange, humanoid creature lurking in the swamp. These stories, however, likely had roots in older folklore passed down by generations of swamp dwellers. Local indigenous lore. Before European settlers arrived, indigenous tribes in the region, such as the Choctaw, told tales of large, hairy creatures living in the swamps. These beings were often seen as guardians of the land, but they were also feared for their strength and unpredictable nature. While there is no direct connection between these legends and the Honey Island swamp monster, they set the stage for belief in a mysterious swamp-dwelling creature. The first modern sightings. The modern legend of the Honey Island swamp monster began with Harlan Ford, a retired air traffic controller, and his friend Billy Mills. In 1963, while hunting in the swamp, Ford and Mills claimed to have encountered a massive, hairy creature walking upright near a clearing. According to Ford, the creature stood about 7 feet tall, had webbed, clawed feet, and gave off a terrible odor. Ford and Mills were so shaken by the encounter that they returned to the site later, where they discovered unusual footprints in the mud. These prints, which resembled large three-toed tracks, became a key piece of evidence in the swamp monster legend. The footprint casts. Harlan Ford made plaster casts of the footprints he found, which measured around 10 to 12 inches in length. These tracks were distinct from any known animal in the region and helped solidify the creature's identity as something unexplained. Skeptics suggested they could have been fabricated or misidentified tracks from alligators or large birds, but believers saw them as proof of the monster's existence. Harlan Ford's evidence. Harlan Ford dedicated much of his later life to investigating the Honey Island swamp monster. He collected stories from locals, explored remote areas of the swamp, and even filmed what he claimed was evidence of the creature. After Ford's death in 1980, his family discovered an old reel of 8mm film among his belongings. The footage, shot by Ford, appeared to show a large, bipedal figure moving through the swamp. While the quality of the film made it difficult to draw definitive conclusions, it became another piece of the Honey Island swamp monster puzzle. Physical description. Witnesses described the Honey Island swamp monster as height, between 6.5 and 7.5 feet tall, build, broad-shouldered and muscular, with a weight estimated at 400 to 500 pounds, hair, covered in coarse grayish-brown or black hair, feet. The most distinctive feature is its webbed, three-toed feet, which set it apart from other cryptids like Bigfoot. Behavior. Reports suggest the creature is shy and elusive, avoiding humans but capable of aggression when threatened. Theories and explanations. Over the years, several theories have emerged to explain the Honey Island swamp monster legend. Undiscovered primate. Some cryptozoologists speculate that the swamp monster could be a previously unknown species of primate, adapted to the swampy environment. Escaped circus animals. One popular local theory suggests the creature may be descended from chimpanzees or other primates that escaped from a traveling circus train that derailed near the swamp in the early 20th century. This theory aligns with descriptions of the creature's ape-like appearance. Hoax or misidentification. Skeptics argue that the footprints and sightings could be hoaxes or misidentifications of animals such as bears, feral hogs, or even large alligators seen from a distance. Folklore and fear. The isolation and natural dangers of Honey Island swamp could have inspired exaggerated tales to explain strange noises, shadows, or other unsettling experiences in the wilderness. Cultural impact. The Honey Island swamp monster has become a local legend and a source of pride for the community. It has inspired documentaries, books, and TV shows, including episodes of Monster Quest and Finding Bigfoot. The creature is also a draw for tourists, with swamp tours and local businesses capitalizing on the legend. The monster's image adorns everything from t-shirts to mugs, keeping its mystique alive for a new generation.